This is the name of my project, Odioica, Transhumanism as an Evolution. Biological evolution is not a fact that occurs in a linear way. However, the transhumanist goal is to transform the human condition through the development of technologies that improve human capabilities physically, psychologically, and intellectually, which are linked to the paradigm of scientific and technological development that understands the evolution of human in a linear way. So, from science itself, the study of genomics questions this linear scientific paradigm. There is evidence that evolution does not necessarily follow a linear development, that there are random mutations as a result of conditions other than an improvement. On the contrary, there is a loss of genes in certain living beings. Transhumanism looks to the future by considering evolution in a linear way and is optimistic about the normal science paradigm and technology. But we know that environmental conditions and catastrophes, such as pathogenic organisms that emerge suddenly, are factors about which there is not absolute certainty regarding the future. In this sense, the evolution of human faces the unpredictable and random. From this perspective, is it possible then to think that the improvements in human could be in an evolution as the evidence shows has happened in various species? Odioica is an example of this. Hence, is it possible to recreate a fictional world that contemplates landscapes inverse to those taught from a linear vision of evolution, where those who believe themselves to be unimproved are those who have the greatest advantage in landscapes of darkness, of depths in the sea in which the posthuman has had to adapt due to some catastrophic circumstance of the world as we know it. A posthuman adapted to the depths of the sea or to depths and landscapes of moors. Odioica is conceived as an artistic project that recreates these landscapes and to reflect on a possible future and the posthumans that inhabit them. I start with Odioica from a critical posthumanism reflection with these questions. What conditions needs to ceasing to be an human? What are the possible what are the possible worlds to a posthuman being? Human narrative, transhuman narrative deconstruction. And I have to review the history of technological and biological modifications, to review the context, sociological, historical, and ecological. So, for work building and post-human body from the psychoanalytic topology, I speculating on these questions. What will a post-human body looks like? What will a post-human being be like? I think about a symbiotic biological mechanical body. Biological body with embodiment and biomorphism, and on the other hand, the libidinal body, where I think about agency, intentions, desires, and beliefs. So the posthuman symbiotic body has agency and a subject, or a subject with agency. And here are my questions for this session. Uh, how Can we understand time and space in the twist? The hidden in this twist could be intentions, beliefs, and desires. I have this video of the house of Odioica, and the voiceovers remind me to the house. And my question for this point is: are image, torsion, and symptom equivalent? Do they somehow show us the hidden? The hidden? And this sentence that I like a lot. The limits of my language mean the limits of my world.